Chosen one, please stop scrolling your screen immediately. You have exactly 2 seconds before the algorithm tries to pull you away from this message. This is not a random video showing up on your screen today. Do not swipe away from this important warning. Please do not look anywhere else right now. Archangel Michael has personally intercepted your timeline today. He is standing right beside you at this moment. And he is crying tears of absolute urgency. Listen to my voice very carefully right now. You are in extreme danger of missing the greatest spiritual transfer of your entire life. The window of opportunity is closing very fast. Every single force of darkness wants you to close this application and go back to sleep, because they know your awakening will destroy their control over your life. They are begging you to ignore this warning, but heaven is screaming your name very loudly. The divine clock is ticking down right now. Why is Archangel Michael weeping over you today? It is not because you have failed your mission. It is because you are so incredibly close to the finish line of your journey, and yet you are completely unaware of the massive trap sitting right in front of your feet. If you take one more blind step today, everything you prayed for will shatter, and the enemy will steal your promised blessing forever. You must stay here and listen to me. I need you to take one slow breath. Feel that sudden heaviness in your chest right now. That is not just stress from a long, hard day at your daily job. That is your spirit recognizing the absolute truth of this exact moment in time. Your soul knows that something monumental is about to break open in your reality. The universe has paused everything in your life just to deliver this urgent message. Do you feel that powerful energy right now? If you leave this page now, you will shut the door on your ultimate blessing. You will wake up tomorrow morning feeling entirely empty. The heavy confusion will return to your mind. The endless cycle of pain will continue for another 10 long and difficult years. You cannot let that terrible future happen to you. Heaven has worked too hard to bring you to this very spot, and Archangel Michael will not let you walk away into the darkness. There is a hidden message inside your current struggle. It is a massive secret you will completely miss if you swipe away too soon. Archangel Michael handed this revelation to me in the middle of the dark night, and he commanded me to find you before the morning sun comes up. I am holding the exact key to your survival. Time is running out for your spiritual upgrade. Look at your life over the last few months. Heavy doors have slammed shut right in your face. People you trusted have walked away without a single word of explanation. You have been sitting in the dark, wondering if God has forgotten your name. He has not forgotten you or your painful tears. In fact, He has been watching you more closely than ever before, because your resilience has proven your ultimate worthiness. The intense loneliness you feel was never a curse. It was a rigorous spiritual crucible designed to protect your aura from toxic attachments. But the enemy has twisted your perception of reality. They want you to believe that you are totally broken. They want you to feel entirely hopeless about your beautiful future on this earth. That is a vicious lie from the pit of darkness. Archangel Michael is holding his flaming sword over your life right now. He is cutting heavy cords you did not even know were draining your energy. But he cannot complete the holy ritual if you walk away from this transmission. You have to stay locked onto my voice today. You have to prove to heaven that you are finally ready to receive your reward. Your undivided attention is required for this immense energetic clearing process. This revelation will give you the key to unlock your massive generational wealth. There is a reason your spirit has been very restless lately. There is a reason you wake up at 3 with your heart pounding. A secret delivery is coming, but you must be prepared to catch it. The guardian angels are waiting for your signal. If you leave now, the blessing will still arrive, but you will not know what to do with it when it finally comes. You will not have the spiritual equipment to hold the massive amount of light descending upon your timeline, and it will slip right through your tired fingers. Do you want to waste all those years of painful and lonely waiting? I know that you do not. Make a strong promise to your future self right now. Promise that you will not let this message fade away. The heavy attacks you have been facing are not random. They are hard proof that the enemy is absolutely panicking. They know exactly what is waiting for you on the other side of this screen. I have a severe warning that I must deliver to you today. There is a fatal trap the darkness is laying right now to sabotage your kingdom connection. 99% of chosen ones fall for this dangerous illusion right before their major breakthrough. I refuse to let you become a casualty of this spiritual warfare because you have fought too bravely to surrender. You are much stronger than you currently realize. Please stay with me until the final second. The truth about your test is about to be revealed to you. Archangel Michael is finally wiping his tears away. He is raising his flaming sword for your protection. The final piece of this puzzle is ready. Do not move a single muscle right now. Your completely new life starts right here today. Chosen one, you are walking around with an incredible amount of exhaustion. The bone-deep fatigue is truly overwhelming your physical body. You drag yourself out of bed every single morning, and you put on a brave face for a world that never truly appreciates your heavy emotional sacrifice. The daily pressure on your shoulders is absolutely immense. Your beautiful soul feels completely drained of all its vibrant energy. Let us talk about the difficult nights. You wake up at 3 a.m. with your heart racing fast. The room is quiet, but your anxious mind is very loud, and you stare at the ceiling, wondering what you are doing wrong. There is a profound spiritual reason for this midnight panic. Your normal sleep schedule is completely broken right now. Your precious peace of mind feels completely stolen. You feel entirely isolated from the world right now. People you deeply loved have suddenly turned cold. They misunderstand your pure intentions, and they look at you like you are the massive problem when you only tried to help them heal. This harsh rejection cuts very deep into your tender heart. You sit alone in your room every single day. You cry silent tears that nobody else will ever see. Please stop believing the lie that you are going crazy. Stop letting the loud world convince you that you are just too sensitive, because you are definitely not losing your brilliant mind today. That strange tightness sitting in your chest is a massive spiritual indicator. It is your physical body detecting a massive energetic shift in your current timeline. You are simply highly attuned to the unseen realm. You have always been the generous giver in every relationship. You are the faithful one who listens to everyone else when they are completely broken. But when you desperately need a comforting shoulder to cry on, you look around and realize the room is completely empty. They eagerly took your bright light for their own benefit. They ruthlessly drained your sacred energy, and they left you feeling completely invisible. I urgently need you to hear this beautiful truth today. None of this heartbreaking pain is actually your fault. The heavy burden you carry was never meant to break your strong spirit. Heaven deliberately allowed this intense pressure to enter your life so you could finally see who is meant to stand by your side. You had to see their true faces. You had to feel the sting of their bitter betrayal. Archangel Michael clearly sees your hidden daily struggles. He watches you wipe your tears before you bravely walk into a crowded room. He knows exactly how much brutal strength it takes for you to simply exist on some heavy days, and your silent spiritual battles are fully acknowledged in the highest courts of heaven. You are highly respected by the angels. You are deeply loved beyond human comprehension. Your nervous system is constantly on high alert. You feel a strange buzzing energy vibrating in your hands. Certain environments suddenly make you feel nauseous and completely dizzy. And while doctors might tell you this is just normal anxiety, the spiritual truth is entirely different. This is your spiritual antenna, upgrading to a higher frequency. Your vessel is expanding to hold more light. This massive growth process is naturally very painful. Sometimes you just want to run away from everything. You want to escape to a quiet cabin where nobody can demand anything from your tired soul. The noise of the modern world feels incredibly harsh to your highly sensitive ears. You are desperately craving deep solitude. You are actively seeking genuine peace of mind. This withdrawal is a completely natural biological response to highly toxic environments. Your sharp spiritual intuition has always been very accurate. When you felt that strange vibe from a new person, your spirit was loudly warning you, but you gave them the kind benefit of the doubt because you have a beautiful heart. You completely ignored your own internal alarm bells. You desperately wanted to see the hidden good in them, and they brutally punished you for your rare kindness. Please drop your heavy protective armor right now. You do not have to fight this exhausting battle all by yourself anymore. The powerful forces of heaven are stepping in to take this massive burden off your tired shoulders. Take a very deep and slow breath right now and feel the soothing golden light washing over your exhausted body and calming your racing mind. You are perfectly safe in this divine space. It is finally time for you to truly rest. Let my calm voice be a soft blanket for your wounded spirit today. Archangel Michael is placing a golden shield around your fragile energy field right at this moment. Absolutely no one can drain your precious energy inside this sacred space, and you are fully sheltered from their vicious spiritual attacks while you listen to these words. Just breathe deeply and receive this healing. The bitter tears you cried were never completely wasted. Every single drop was carefully collected by angels and turned into a powerful spiritual currency. But you might be wondering why the universe allowed you to suffer for so long. Why did heaven wait until you were entirely broken before sending a rescue team? And why did you have to endure so many dark nights alone? I am going to answer that question very shortly. Please stay close and keep listening. You look back at your past with so much heavy regret. You gave your pure heart to people who only wanted to drain your bright light. You supported them financially and emotionally, and while you were busy building their broken lives, they were actively destroying your precious peace of mind. You feel foolish. You feel entirely used. But you are absolutely not foolish today. Please stop blaming yourself for staying in those toxic places for too long. You did not stay because you were inherently weak. You stayed because you have a profound capacity for unconditional love, and your beautiful soul truly believed that your deep kindness could eventually heal their dark trauma. You tried to love the demons right out of them. That is your rare gift. But heaven needs you to realize something very crucial right now. Those people did not accidentally stumble into your peaceful life. They were energetically drawn to your massive spiritual light, like moths to a bright flame. They were starving for the divine frequency that you carry naturally within your spirit. They targeted you specifically because you are the chosen one. They recognized your immense value long before you even knew your own worth. They saw your open heart as a massive opportunity for endless spiritual theft. And because you did not have strong, energetic boundaries back then, they simply walked in and took whatever they wanted. You gave them your precious pearls. They trampled them under their muddy feet and demanded even more. I want to completely clear your name in the spiritual realm today. The heavy guilt you carry is a toxic illusion implanted by those same manipulators. They twisted the narrative to make you look like the crazy person. They successfully convinced you that your natural reactions to their horrible abuse were actually the real problem. This was a calculated psychological game. Your intense anger was completely justified. Your deep sadness was a perfectly normal response to their constant lies and brutal betrayal. You never deserved the horrible treatment you received from people you trusted so deeply. Heaven watched every single interaction, and the divine courts have already issued a loud verdict of absolute innocence over your beautiful life today. God deliberately allowed you to experience that profound darkness for a very specific reason. You had to learn the harsh difference between toxic attachment and true divine connection. You had to feel the crushing weight of their endless demands, so you would finally learn how to say no. Your boundaries had to be forged in the hot fires of massive betrayal and deep heartbreak. Take a very deep breath and release that old shame right now. You are completely forgiven for shrinking yourself to make other people feel comfortable. You are fully absolved for abandoning your own needs to serve those who never appreciated you. Archangel Michael is cutting away the heavy chains of past regret. He is lifting the false guilt entirely off your tired shoulders. The years you spent in those dark relationships were not a total waste of time. They were a rigorous training ground for your ultimate spiritual mastery. You learned exactly how the enemy operates through broken human vessels. You studied their dark manipulation tactics up close. And now you can spot a toxic person from a mile away before they even speak a single word to you. Your painful past is actually your greatest spiritual asset. The deep wounds they left behind have transformed into powerful sensors for your intuition. The universe isolated you after that massive tower fell to protect you from further harm. That season of bitter loneliness was a divine quarantine. Heaven had to scrub their toxic residue completely out of your energy field. Think about the immense strength it took to simply walk away. They tried to destroy your reputation when they realized they could no longer control your actions. They whispered terrible lies behind your back to anyone who would listen to them. But you remained completely silent. You let them dig their own graves with their toxic gossip while you focused entirely on your healing. Your silence was never a sign of weak submission. Your dignified silence was a massive display of quiet authority that absolutely terrified your hidden enemies. They wanted you to react with loud anger so they could point their fingers at you. But you starved them of your precious energy. You took your divine power back by simply refusing to engage in their dramatic chaos. You have successfully passed the hardest test of your entire life. You survived the brutal storms that were specifically designed to destroy your gentle spirit. And because you did not let the darkness turn your pure heart cold, you are now officially qualified for the ultimate upgrade. But I have to warn you about a fatal trap first. The real spiritual warfare is just beginning. But I have to warn you about a fatal trap first. The darkness is absolutely terrified of what you are about to become. You might be wondering why the universe took so long to deliver your promised breakthrough. You have prayed faithfully for years. You have done the hard inner work. And yet you have felt completely stuck in a heavy holding pattern, watching other people easily receive their blessings while you remain in the dark. This painful delay is not an accident. There is a profound spiritual mechanism at work behind the scenes of your life. The massive blessing that God prepared for you is entirely unprecedented in your family bloodline. It is a generational wealth transfer that requires a massive vessel to hold its immense power. If heaven had dropped this blessing into your life 2 years ago, it would have completely crushed your fragile foundation. You were simply not ready to handle the intense spiritual warfare that comes with this level of divine favor. Your energetic frequency was heavily clogged with survival programming and deep childhood trauma. You were operating from a state of constant lack and deep fear. The universe had to slowly dismantle your old identity to build a stronger framework. This demolition process was incredibly painful. Archangel Michael had to personally intervene in your timeline. The demonic forces assigned to your bloodline recognized your massive potential when you were just a small child. They deployed highly coordinated attacks to keep your frequency trapped in the lower dimensions of shame and poverty. They built invisible energetic walls around your life to block your prayers from ever reaching the higher realms. These heavy blockages are the exact reason why your business plans kept failing. They are the hidden reason why money slipped through your fingers, no matter how hard you worked. The dark entities manipulated the quantum field to keep you exhausted and completely distracted. They desperately wanted you to lose your faith and surrender to a mediocre life. They almost succeeded in breaking your spirit completely. Listen carefully to what I am about to say next. The heavy resistance you feel right now is the ultimate proof of your massive value. The enemy does not send their top generals to attack a weak and meaningless target. They only launch full-scale spiritual warfare against massive threats to their dark kingdom. And you, chosen one, are considered a level 1 threat to the demonic realm. Archangel Michael saw the coordinated ambush forming against you. He witnessed the darkness, trying to permanently seal the doors of your divine destiny. And he drew his flaming sword and shattered their dark matrix into 1,000,000 tiny pieces. The loud crash you heard in your spirit recently was the sound of those heavy chains finally breaking. The old curses are officially broken today, but the darkness is incredibly stubborn. When they realized they could no longer stop your massive breakthrough, they switched their tactics. They decided to flood your daily life with petty annoyances and chaotic distractions. They want to lower your energetic vibration so you miss the vital signs of your incoming miracle. They are trying to keep your mind trapped in a state of constant anxiety. This is why your car suddenly breaks down. This is why unexpected bills appear in your mailbox right when you finally save a little money. This is the hidden reason why your electronic devices glitch whenever you try to focus on your spiritual growth. These are not random strings of bad luck. These are calculated attacks designed to steal your precious peace and drain your vital energy. You must understand the exact mechanics of this spiritual battle. The enemy cannot actually touch your promised blessing because it is fully secured in the heavenly vault. But they can manipulate your emotions to make you reject the blessing when it finally arrives at your front door. If they can keep you trapped in fear, you will unknowingly push your own miracle away. This is their final desperate strategy. Do you feel that sudden realization clicking in your mind right now? The deep confusion is finally lifting. You now understand exactly why your life has felt like a constant uphill battle for so many years. You are not cursed, you are heavily contested. The intense friction you experienced was simply the resistance of the old matrix trying to pull you back down into the heavy mud. Archangel Michael is standing guard over your energy field right now. He is commanding you to rise above the petty chaos. He wants you to completely detach your emotions from the daily drama unfolding around you. The noise is just an illusion, meant to distract you from the massive door opening right in front of you. But heaven will not let you fail this time. There is a very specific type of enemy hiding in plain sight. These are human agents sent by the darkness to sabotage your final steps. They look like friends, but they operate like vampires. And you are going to encounter them very soon. Let me tell you exactly how to spot these hidden agents before they drain your life force completely. Let me tell you exactly how to spot these hidden agents before they drain your life force completely. The darkness rarely attacks you directly. They prefer to use broken human vessels to infiltrate your peaceful life. These are the narcissists and energy vampires who always seem to show up exactly when you are starting to heal. They are the ultimate counterfeits designed to test your new boundaries. These agents of chaos possess a very specific spiritual signature. They are completely empty inside. They have absolutely no direct connection to the divine source of light, so they must constantly steal energy from highly radiant souls like you just to survive. They scan the energetic environment, looking for empathetic people who will easily tolerate their toxic behavior, and they found you. Think about the people who always demand your immediate attention. They text you with massive emergencies that only you can fix. But the moment you face a simple problem, they suddenly disappear into the shadows. They constantly play the helpless victim to trigger your deep compassion. And before you even realize what happened, your entire day is consumed by their endless manufactured drama. They are incredibly skilled at twisting your perception of reality. When you finally gather the courage to confront them about their terrible behavior, they immediately flip the entire script. They project their own deep insecurities onto you. They tell you that you are overreacting. They coldly accuse you of being selfish, just because you finally decided to protect your own precious energy. This manipulation is dark magic hiding in plain sight. They use subtle gaslighting to make you doubt your own brilliant intuition. They want you to believe that you need their approval to feel worthy of love. But here is the massive truth they tried to hide from you. They do not actually think you are weak. They are absolutely terrified of your immense hidden power. They desperately need to keep you small, so they can feel significant. If you ever realize your true spiritual authority, their control over your life will instantly evaporate. They watch you secretly, with intense jealousy burning in their dark hearts. They hate your pure light, but they are completely addicted to the warmth it provides. They are pathetic parasites feeding on a chosen vessel. Archangel Michael is exposing their hidden motives today. The universe is intentionally removing the heavy blinders from your eyes. You are suddenly seeing these people for exactly what they are. The charming mask they wore for years is finally slipping off, and the ugly reality underneath is deeply shocking to your pure heart. You feel completely sick to your stomach when you are around them now. This sudden physical repulsion is your spiritual immune system kicking into high gear. Your upgraded frequency simply can no longer tolerate their dense and toxic vibrations. The strange headaches you get when they speak to you are loud warning sirens from your guardian angels. Heaven is loudly commanding you to cut all remaining energetic cords with these dangerous agents of chaos. You might feel a heavy sense of obligation to stay and help them. You might mistakenly believe that your love can somehow fix their deeply broken souls, but you cannot heal someone who is actively committed to destroying your peace. Your divine assignment does not require you to become a permanent sacrifice on the altar of their endless dysfunction. You are a chosen one, not a human shield. Type, "I am releasing the heavy past," down in the comments to seal this reality. Declare to the universe right now that you are officially done playing their twisted games. Your energy is a sacred resource meant to build the kingdom of light, not a free buffet for demonic parasites. Take a deep breath and firmly close that dark door forever. Do not look back at the burning bridge. When you finally stop feeding them your precious energy, they will become incredibly desperate. They will launch smear campaigns to destroy your beautiful reputation. They will try to recruit other people to hate you. Let them talk. Let them expose their own toxic nature to the entire world. Your absolute silence will be the loudest weapon you ever wield against their petty attacks. You do not need to defend yourself against their lies. Archangel Michael is your ultimate defender. The divine courts have already judged their dark actions. Their karma is rapidly approaching, and it will be absolutely devastating. While they busy themselves with bitter gossip, you are quietly preparing for the biggest quantum leap of your entire life. The universe is about to show off through you. Do not ignore this next sign. The moment you finally cut these toxic agents out of your life, the heavy fog will instantly clear. Your blocked prayers will manifest with lightning speed. There are massive indicators appearing right now that prove your ultimate victory is already secured. Let me reveal the exact signs heaven is sending you today. Let me reveal the exact signs heaven is sending you today. The darkness is rapidly losing its heavy grip on your timeline. The toxic smoke is finally clearing from the battlefield. And Archangel Michael is standing victorious over the shattered remains of the old matrix. You are stepping into an entirely new reality right now. You just need to recognize the divine markers appearing all around you. The first major sign is the sudden and profound silence in your life. The chaotic drama that used to follow you everywhere has completely vanished. The toxic friends have stopped calling. The loud emergencies have mysteriously stopped happening. This intense quiet might feel a bit uncomfortable at first. You are so used to fighting heavy battles that peace almost feels like a dangerous trap. But this profound silence is the sound of absolute divine protection. It is the heavy vault door locking securely behind you. Heaven has placed an invisible force field around your entire existence. The enemies who used to easily manipulate your emotions cannot even perceive your energy signature anymore. You have literally become invisible to the lower realms of demonic interference. The second sign is the constant appearance of specific repeating numbers. You look at the clock and see 111. You see 777 on random license plates. These are not silly coincidences. The universe does not deal in random accidents. These angel numbers are encrypted codes sent directly from the higher dimensions to confirm your exact spiritual coordinates. You are perfectly aligned with divine timing. Your spiritual ancestors are using these numbers to communicate with your soul. They are loudly cheering for your massive, upcoming victory. When you see these synchronicities, heaven is gently reminding you to stay focused on the ultimate prize. They are confirming that the heavy delays are officially over. The massive generational wealth you prayed for is currently being dispatched to your exact location. The third sign is a sudden shift in your physical environment. Strange things are happening in your house. Electronics are acting weird because your personal frequency is completely overriding their basic circuits. You might smell sweet flowers when all the windows are closed tightly. You might feel a gentle, warm breeze brush past your shoulder in a completely empty room. That is Archangel Michael making his powerful presence known to you. Your physical body is also showing massive signs of this divine upgrade. The chronic pain you carried in your shoulders for years is suddenly melting away. The heavy fog that clouded your sharp mind is lifting, allowing you to see complex situations with incredible clarity. You are requiring less sleep, yet you wake up feeling completely energized. Your DNA is being actively recalibrated for kingdom wealth. You are no longer reacting from a place of deep fear. When a problem arises, your heart does not panic like it used to. You observe the situation with a calm and detached authority. This massive emotional regulation is the ultimate proof that your nervous system is fully healed. You have completely starved the old fear programming of its vital energy, and it has withered away into nothingness. Even your dreams have changed dramatically. The terrifying nightmares of being chased have been replaced by vivid visions of bright light and massive water. You are receiving advanced spiritual instruction while your physical body sleeps. The angels are downloading the exact blueprints you need to build your future empire. You wake up knowing exactly what your next strategic move needs to be. The financial blockages are miraculously dissolving right before your eyes. Unexpected checks arrive in the mail. Old debts are suddenly forgiven without any logical explanation. New opportunities simply fall directly into your lap without you having to hustle or struggle. This effortless flow of abundance is the natural state of a fully activated chosen one. The struggle phase is officially cancelled. Take a very deep breath and let this realization settle into your spirit. You have completely crossed over into the promised land. The barren desert is thousands of miles behind you. The harsh lessons have been fully learned and perfectly integrated into your massive wisdom. Heaven is looking at you with immense pride today. You have survived the ultimate spiritual crucible. But wait, before you take your final step into this glorious new reality, there is a massive shift that must occur deep within your core identity. You can no longer wear the heavy rags of your painful past. You must firmly grasp the mighty scepter of your divine inheritance. The final activation is happening right now. Prepare yourself for the ultimate transfer of power. Archangel Michael is not crying tears of deep sorrow today. He is crying tears of absolute holy pride because you finally woke up. The hidden message inside your long struggle is finally fully revealed. The dark seasons were never meant to punish your pure heart, but they were carefully designed by heaven to forge you into an unstoppable weapon of light. You survived the ultimate fire. You are no longer the broken empath who constantly begged to be understood. You are officially the untouchable master of your reality. The brutal crucible of pain has completely transformed your fragile spirit into pure diamond. Your quiet energy now demands immediate respect without a single word spoken, and the dark demons that used to torment your mind are running away in absolute terror. The secret weapon you needed was safely hidden inside you all along. Your dignified silence was the exact frequency that shattered their dark matrix. When you finally stopped explaining yourself to toxic people, you instantly took your divine power back. You became the dangerous storm they were desperately trying to survive. They did not break you. They accidentally activated your highest spiritual timeline today. Feel the massive tectonic plates shifting in your spirit right now. The heavy curse of your broken bloodline ends with you today. You are the ultimate cycle breaker that future generations will deeply thank God for. The heavens are loudly applauding your incredible resilience and fierce bravery, because you stood entirely alone in the dark, and you still managed to find the beautiful light. The long season of painful waiting is officially over forever. The dry desert you walked through has suddenly burst into an oasis of divine favor. Every heavy closed door is being blown completely off its hinges right now. Can you feel that incredible energetic shift in your chest? That is the exact frequency of absolute victory coursing through your physical veins, and it is actively healing every single painful memory from your past. Every single tear you cried in secret has watered the seeds of your incredible future. The massive harvest you are about to reap will completely shock everyone who doubted your divine calling. The people who coldly abandoned you in your darkest hour will have to watch your glorious rise from a very far distance. They are completely banned from entering this sacred new chapter of your beautiful and abundant life, because their dark energy would ruin your perfect peace. You are stepping into the exact timeline you were born to rule. The universe is rolling out the red carpet for your royal arrival. Everything you lost is being restored to you 100 times over. The massive generational wealth transfer is literally dropping into your lap at this exact moment, and you do not have to fight exhausting battles for your daily bread anymore. You just have to boldly claim your massive blessings today. Your pure light is now blinding to anyone who operates in the dark. You are radiating a quiet authority that instantly commands respect in every single room you enter. The universe is aligning massive synchronicities to pave your golden path forward. You are deeply protected by legions of powerful warrior angels while you walk into your new destiny. Absolutely nothing can touch your sacred energy field ever again. Stand up incredibly tall and completely claim your divine inheritance today. You are a chosen vessel of the Most High Creator. No weapon ever formed against your bright future will ever prosper again. The heavy chains are completely broken, and the dark prison doors are standing wide open for your grand exit. Walk out of that dark cell and take your rightful place on the beautiful throne. You are completely free. The pitch-black darkness has permanently retreated behind your back. The glorious dawn of this new era is shining its brightest rays onto your spiritual crown. Your energy is vibrating at a miraculously high level right now. But you must anchor this massive frequency into the physical realm before the hidden enemy tries to steal it away from your hands. You desperately need a physical action to lock this miracle down. Do not let this sacred moment pass you by without taking deliberate action. If you simply close this message and walk away, this high frequency will quickly fade into the background noise. You have to firmly seal this reality into your earthly timeline right now. The warrior angels are standing by with their golden pens, and they are eagerly waiting for your final confirmation today. Show heaven that you are completely ready to receive your massive crown. This is your final initiation into the kingdom of eternal light. The powerful, energetic currents swirling around you need a solid landing pad. When you physically interact with this message today, you are building an indestructible spiritual fortress around your newly activated wealth. Your physical hands must actively participate in this holy closing ceremony. Claim your massive victory right now. The entire universe is closely watching your response in this exact second. Archangel Michael is waiting for you to accept his divine shield. Will you firmly grab the beautiful keys to your new kingdom today? Or will you let this massive opportunity slip through your fingers because of your lingering fear? I know that you are fully prepared to make the right choice. Let us permanently lock this beautiful miracle in. The glorious light of heaven is completely surrounding your physical body right now. Archangel Michael is placing his massive golden shield over your newly activated aura. The heavy spiritual warfare that drained your precious life force is officially over, and as you cross the massive threshold into your promised land of absolute abundance, you finally realize that your tired soul is completely safe here. Breathe in this beautiful new frequency and let it settle deep into your bones. The heavy armor you wore for survival is melting away into pure radiant light. You will never have to fight those exhausting demonic battles alone ever again. Because the mighty warrior angels have taken over your defense strategy entirely, they are permanently stationed around your beautiful physical home today. To permanently lock in this glorious frequency, you must take a physical action today. Hit the subscribe button to establish a divine energy receiving station right now. This simple physical movement tells the universe that you are fully committed to your new timeline. It creates an unbreakable energetic tether between your spirit and the highest angelic realms, ensuring your blessings remain totally secure. Do not let this sacred moment fade back into the normal noise of your daily life. You need to firmly seal this powerful reality with your own bold declaration. Type the word Amen down in the comments to claim this massive alignment today. Your typed words are actually a binding spiritual contract, and this physical action forces the material world to instantly match your new vibration. If this fiery message has reignited the dying faith inside your tired soul, do not keep this great blessing entirely to yourself. There is a rare soul out there bleeding in the dark of despair right now. They desperately need a guiding light to survive their own brutal storm. Share this message with them today. While sowing the gentle seed of hope requires zero effort, it multiplies your own blessing exponentially. When you share this divine transmission, you become an active partner with the heavenly realms. You step into your true role as a powerful beacon of healing light. The universe always completely rewards the generous hands that distribute its sacred medicine to the broken-hearted. Your simple act of sharing will trigger a massive avalanche of unexpected miracles in your own life. You are walking out of this encounter as a completely different human being. The frightened victim who constantly begged for crumbs of love is gone forever. You are officially the untouchable master of your beautiful reality. Every single room you walk into will immediately shift to accommodate your massive royal presence, and the dark shadows will instinctively flee from your brilliant, radiating light. I want you to place your right hand firmly over your beating heart right now. Feel the strong rhythm of your beautiful life force pulsing through your chest. That heartbeat is the exact drumbeat of your glorious victory march. God preserved your life through the darkest valleys because your future impact on this earth is absolutely immeasurable, ensuring your incredible legacy is fully protected. Repeat this powerful vow quietly to yourself before you leave this sacred space. I fully accept my divine inheritance, and I release all heavy fear today. I am entirely worthy of the massive abundance flowing into my open hands. The universe is actively working in my highest favor, so I will speak these words aloud until my spirit completely absorbs their ultimate absolute truth. The massive wealth transfer we talked about is no longer a distant future promise. It is a present physical reality that is rapidly organizing itself around your daily schedule. You will start seeing the undeniable physical evidence within the next few days. Keep your sharp eyes wide open for the strange synchronicities and the sudden, unexpected financial windfalls arriving very soon. Remember that the toxic people from your painful past will try to return very soon. When they see your massive rise to power, they will eagerly try to attach themselves to your new wealth. But you have the absolute authority to deny their heavy access. Keep your strong boundaries locked tight. Because your glorious kingdom is fiercely guarded by heaven, the hungry wolves are never allowed inside. You are completely washed clean of their dark and sticky manipulation. The old timeline where you suffered endlessly has been permanently deleted from the quantum field. The beautiful blank pages of your new destiny are ready for you to write your ultimate masterpiece. The mighty pen of creation is resting comfortably in your capable hands, which means you dictate the absolute rules of engagement now. I am incredibly honored that heaven chose my simple voice to deliver this rescue mission to you today. You have been so incredibly brave for such a long time. The angels are singing a beautiful song of total victory over your completely restored soul. Please never forget the massive spiritual power that naturally resides inside your pure heart, because you are the chosen generational cycle breaker.